Greetings, this is Classic Games Redefined. My name's Rich. We're doing yet another one of these videos for Why That Game, Why That. Again, we're going to do stuff along the lines here that isn't exactly game related, but would benefit. But we might look at genres too. But the one thing I want to look at here, I'm in the process of shooting some videos, and I discovered this game here. I mean, I own this game, and I discovered I downloaded it. The reason why, it's a game I really like, and I'm going to go into the reasons why I like it. I'm going to have to give you a provision here. This is not a game for everybody, but if what I described to you here is of interest, I would highly recommend getting hold of it. The theme involves having, you're going to look down here, let me switch over to the video here. What you'll see here, you have these units, these are your family members, you send them to like one place. You have offices that they go into, so they're going to get paid, and that's how you get it. And to get these positions, you bribe, so it has that thing here. But unlike Nasty Things, this isn't really spy driven. I mean, typically you think it's Nasty Things, but this is the provision. I'm going to tell you that after I say this, you make a decision whether it's of interest to you or not. This is an immensely nasty game. As people said in one review, I'm going to post a link below to Board Game Geek. You can look up the reviews. This is a game that can destroy friendships if you play with people that you got personally, because this game here is very nasty. But it's called Intrigue for a reason. You have to be able to read people, know this, work out deals. Another thing that happens, this game you will lose if you have loyalty. If you don't auction off your properties here and do things like that, you're going to lose. But if you get too dickish, for lack of a better word, you're not going to win either. But it's a matter of reading people, because what it was is that you make a deal, and guys that fail, they go to the retired island. They're going to go to this island in the middle. And that's going to happen. The intrigue level, because what it was is people are bribing the center units there. You take the bribes, and you could screw somebody. You could drop them on the island and not do that. Or pay and then slide them into some other minor slot here. It plays fast. I believe you play it in under an hour. But there's a lot of nasty action that goes on here. You really backstab here. You have to read people. Because I've played where it's totally loyalty, and I was getting no money in bidding. You have to figure out how to run this. I mean, this is the point, and look and see who's winning. So, anyhow, it plays fast. It's one of the most nasty games you can play. And if that doesn't interest you, this is not your thing. But if that does, where reading people, deal making, and having things happen that way is of interest, this is a really good game. Even though the theme seems kind of a little bit minor with the professions having it. This is the one we're looking at here in Tabletop Simulator is the Mayfair version. I personally preferred it was an older version that gave you one out a slot, but this moves relatively quick. Anyhow, link will be on Board Game Geek website. So I'm not highly recommending you check this game out if you can. I believe it's out of print, but it's one of the most nasty experiences you can have. And if that interests you, where you're doing things in totally cutthroat and mercenary deal making and backstabbing and all that, it's right up your alley. You know, it's surprisingly, there's probably, because it's out of print, I don't know how many people have actually tried it, but I highly recommend it, and that's why I'm doing this video. So anyhow, it wasn't even my radar when going through these, but then I remembered it, so I actually could show it to you. So anyhow, so that's about it. Check it out. It plays fast, has a lot of nasty backstabbing, and it's a quick game, and it's just, remember that provision. If you're looking for a game with backstabbing, intriguing, deal-making, all that other stuff here, do it. Otherwise, you know, it's not your type of thing. But anyhow, I highly recommend it, and that's why I'm doing this video. So anyhow, that's it. I do want to thank you for watching, and may your die always roll 5.